All right, thank you so much, Gerlie. It was really insightful. You gave us quite a lot of insight into, you know, what it has to be for us to study, in your program. Also, I have Kathleen here with me. Thank you also for your presentation. It was really awesome. So let me get right down to it with you. Um, what do you think are the right ingredients for a very good application to get into the program?
I think the most important thing the possible candidate has to think about is the question I asked in the beginning, is what exactly do you want to know about society? And if you can't find an answer, then maybe this program isn't for you. So if you do have an answer, if you do have these questions, then focus on these questions in your application letter. And we also would like you to read some materials and reflect on them. So focus on your reflections as well to these questions that you have, because we want to see people who come in with questions. Like, I want to know this, I want to fix this. And we're not promising you answers. Social sciences is a wicked problem. Quite often there aren't any good answers, but having the questions is a good start.
Yeah. Over to you.
Yes, I will also say interest. Because some people just look at politics and blame someone, but some people have interest and they want to at least understand or maybe even fix it or to contribute into it somehow. So some people apply and you see that they just want to get into somewhere, whatever it is, but some people apply and you can see interest, really interest there, and this is something that we really value.
Great. Talking about politics and governance, we understand that politics is different, not too different, but there's a difference in politics that happens, for instance, in the EU, that happens in America or in Africa. So how does the knowledge that I gain here as an international student apply to maybe my home country?
Okay. Well, there are different levels to politics. Very often people are irritated about some facts. Is it elections or something else, some little detail, and this makes the whole country, the whole state, the whole system bad. So, and sometimes this is the reason for migration as well. In Estonia as well, people find something hard or difficult, and then politics is badly done, and then they go. But understanding is the basis for better analysis. And this applies to living wherever. So if you understand how things work, you can actually analyze, you can actually, discuss it better, maybe somehow contribute into it, be a better citizen. So whether you live in the US or in Europe or somewhere else, if you understand and analyze the system, then it's not that one detail makes everything worse.
Great. Okay, talking about internship opportunities, because this is one great opportunity for every student to be able to have that, real life experience of how it is in the work environment. So are there internship opportunities here in Estonia, or does the course also have this traineeship where you can go abroad and do a longer period, but you're working in the field?
I think, well, for me, this is a two-part question. One is about the location. And we advise our students to find their own internships based on what they want to do. So if you see your future back in your home country, then look around in your home country, and that will count for us as your internship. We will help you through it, and this will be your future. We do have also agreements in Estonia, and there are many programs in Europe as well that offer internships. And we've had also many students from outside Europe do their internships in Finland or in Brussels and so on. Regarding the length of it, we do offer actually 2 internship batches of credits, and we have had students do their Erasmus internship, so Erasmus also gives them money, which is always good. But to do a longer internship somewhere in Europe where they, as I said, get money, but also not only get the compulsory internship done, but also the elective internship, and they can spend a significant amount of time learning, doing things wherever it is that they want to do. So we do offer the chance to do more than just the compulsory part, and you can do it wherever you want.
Right. Okay, on a lighter note before we round up, what is one thing you would advise someone coming to Estonia for the first time to partake in when it comes to fun activities?
Like outside of university?
Yeah, probably outdoors.
Depends. We do have some national festivals sometimes, and there are many local ones as well if you want to see the culture and experience it somehow, but also just communicating with people, because actually there are like courses for studying Estonian in a way that some Estonian wants to study a foreign language, so you can just find like pen friends or communication. So be active, start conversations. Estonians might seem timid and shy, but they're actually not inside.
Cool. What about you?
My advice is, well, as Kerli said, Estonians are, we take some time. It'll be a while before we get to it.
Yeah.
And I agree with Kerli about communication. And while the Estonians are warming up, there is a very active expat community in Tallinn. And go to Old Town, there are certain bars. I'm not saying you should drink. You can also have a soda. But there are certain places where you can go and meet expats who live in Estonia, who will take an evening to explain to you all the quirks of what it's like to be from Africa, from Canada, from Venezuela, and living in Estonia, and all those weird things Estonians do, and what exactly is black bread, and why do we like pickled fish so much?
And potatoes.
Yes, we are big on potatoes.
And then someone asked me to try blood sausage. I haven't done that yet, so I don't know if it's worth it, but I guess I'll do that soon.
It's a let's put it this way, it is a thing, and you have to find you have to find the strength inside you to overcome.
Of course, I would definitely do that. All right, thank you so much for this. We really appreciate you for giving us this opportunity.